phone. Talking, bro, let your tongue show. Money over and above. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside. What the for? I sleep with the and she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Trade the ski man.
That nigga ain't learn shit. That nigga just talk, bro. Just talk. All you really gotta do is just crush his shit out the gate. You gotta put a foot in his mouth out the gate. He ain't gonna have shit to say.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 20.
What happened? Like 9:30.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
EJ.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait.
Let's go, nigga. Out on this shit, nigga. Out on this shit, nigga. Stop playing. You just a fucking goat. You just a fucking goat, man.
Oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the
No, I gotta save all my video clips.
Yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Ryan keeps it on the sneak. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, got him halfway there. You don't see the sneak all that often from the 2-yard line because you definitely don't want to see your quarterback get clobbered. But you wonder if we might see the same play again.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Yeah, it's in the goal line. All you gotta do is go to the goal line.
Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan taking it in. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, but you had, John, you had to actually see 18. 18 was so cheap, bro. It's like it's certain niggas that you will play, and you know you're not gonna beat. Like niggas beating you by 80 on 18. That shit is unreal. Like niggas blow your ass out by 80 points, bitch. On 18, bro. Niggas be having some cheat code ass plays, bro. I ain't even beat him at 18, not one time.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
What?
Connects with Vance McDonald. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
What was this nigga doing?
A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11
that
yards.
Shit wrong with that shit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this.
Come back.
Just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
I was throwing it to the ground.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
If I fucking lead that shit, it's always picking out lead.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Tuesday. 11, 21. Hey, Tuesday.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Steps away to his left. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they'll wind up getting
Shawty
this
like my
one
neck,
all the
say I'm
way
next
down
up.
inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Freeman at tailback. He's got him running left. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and
let's go, man. We got shit.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Got a second here to assess Pittsburgh's last season as their offense comes onto the field. You know, for most of the folks that are fans of the Steel City, they're probably saying, wow, this was tough. But, hey, they were 9-6-1. The thing is, expectations there are playoffs every year.
You're right, and to show that, they haven't been under 500 since 2003. It's a very consistent franchise. But remember how the season began. Le'Veon Bell once again holding out. They expected him to show up and play. That didn't happen. Then at the end of the year, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger. What's going to happen there? So they bookended their season with controversies. In the middle, did not play up to their standards. I still thought they were going to win the AFC North. Turned out Baltimore nosed them out. They've got to do some retooling in the offseason.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Roethlisberger will stay out there. And they're going to go for it on fourth.
Snickers, you gotta spin.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 72 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
He only going that shit because I played.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set
to
take
short
over
route.
here.
No.
Now right now they're saying,
He still would have ran with his ass.
going. Two
He
drives,
was
two
far
touchdowns.
behind because I played the short route. Like, I guess the play, I guess that he
This
was
is the
going to
way
throw a
you
short
practice
pass.
it.
So
This is the way
everybody
you
played a short
rehearse
pass.
it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Play action. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Freeman. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Freeman a 1st down and more. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Coleman now. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Bud Dupree, a former 1st-round pick, in on the stop.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. 5 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Freeman. And now running right through it. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Now Ryan on second down.
Let's go, man. Sucks off.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 28 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he works free. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
This is Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tackle made there by Cody Sensabaugh. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Yeah, man.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So a nice job to break the
That
one
shit, you
tackle,
like
but not
doing
much
that shit was
daylight
beat what
after
you
that.
just did. That shit was got you scored, though.
They tried a quick
That shit almost got your ass scored, though.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
Nah, that time you switched that bitch back up. That first time, that shit almost got your ass
Didn't
struck
happen on
on.
that play.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Bro, you not even you scored off a kick return out of here, nigga. I'm just saying, you can't score other than that. You scored off a fucking kick return, nigga. One time, nigga. One time. You scored once. You scored once. I got 3, nigga.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
When was the last time
7
you
yards on the
scored?
carry
How
there,
about
but
that?
now they're staring at fourth down.
This
Off
drive
a
is
kick
turning into
return,
an
nigga.
extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body
Don't worry, bro.
balls
I'm gonna
guy.
give you the ball
Every
right back.
carry is putting some
I just wanna
damage
see
on the
you.
defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys going to want to run
We're gonna
up
see.
and
I want to
tackle
see you
him.
and you get ball
Meanwhile,
halftime, so
they
you
go
gonna have
for it
two
on
opportunities.
fourth
We're
down,
gonna see
and
if
my
you can.
goodness, incomplete. He'll have a tough time living that one
Bro, that
down.
was
It's
my
one
fault.
thing,
You're not gonna
Charles,
do
to
it
drop
again.
a
What
pass.
the
It's
fuck?
quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key
Right, those
downs.
shit right
You know,
back to
I've
you,
seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to
Man,
go.
you
in
can't
the
run it
first
either, so what
half.
was you really gonna do? You ran it and that shit got stopped plenty of times, bro. 21 points, that's all I know. I ain't
On second down, Roethlisberger.
stuck ass nigga. That shit
And
out.
that is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
I don't want none of that shit. Just throw me the ball, man.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown.
That's what I
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the interception, here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Sanu.
Oh, fuck.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Snickers, 66.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And
you're not going to take. I'm kicking to him. You're not going to take it back. That shit happened one time because I tried to shoot.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it.
Every time you ran that bitch,
like
that shit got stopped.
Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
All right, I'm waiting for you to run the ball. Shit, show me my defense ain't that good.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Snickers, 66.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Man
open left side is Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
2 yards. Fat mouth, where you going? That shit ain't give you no first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders.
2 yards ain't no first down.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Yeah,
he gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Sit down, please.
And that play is blown up.
That shit is dead.
Back at the
that shit is dead. Moving forward. They going backwards.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A yard back.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run
2nd
the
and
ball.
11,
I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
You waiting for that shit every time. You get that shit picked off every time you try.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
This say use when I pick that bitch off. That's all I knew.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Come on, guys.
Actually doing that back in the good old days.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
There it is. Shazier, where he at? Where the fuck he at, nigga? Where the fuck he at? This shit over with, man. Better kick ass. Butter cake ass nigga, stop playing with me. That's another one. Another one, man.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going. Fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like
better
him,
be grateful for the touchdowns that Chaz got.
Explosive touches
for
him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You can't score. I don't care about none of that. You
Come
can't
up
score.
on 2nd and 8
That's
at the
all
27-yard line. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Throw it to me then, nigga.
It's complete to
You got that.
right side. The reception good for 7.
Nobody don't care about none of them
It's
weak ass
third down.
things.
There's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 this season.
Bully, man.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Turn his shit off.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
0, I think never said nothing.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Big Ben going to take it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Brown. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Incomplete. It's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Quarter. Snickers, 66. Snickers, 66.
Now Roethlisberger
Do that, man. Stop trying to.
And now here is another interception. Bruce Carter with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today.
Get off.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcon. Touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Turn the shit off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'll let you get the Falcons stop now. How about that?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Okay, bro, I ain't gonna count, bro. Go get them. I'm gonna get the same team you picked, and I'm gonna beat your ass with the same team you got right now.
We need you to get us back on
just like I'm kicking your ass right now, I'm gonna beat your ass. Same team you got. Since you think your team go, I'm gonna show you how fixed they
He's
is.
taken down. Brooks Reed in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for
I'm
setting
going,
the tone
man,
of the
nigga, do
drive
something.
offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That nigga ain't really do shit this year.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, catch that.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Eight. Side. Blue 30.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable,
GG.
isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Flush to his right.
Oops. Come on, man.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Cameron Hayward coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they'll go on the ground.
Get off me. Nigga, get off me, nigga.
Woo! Get it down
I
to
should
the
have
play
chipped
of the
that.
37.
That boy almost got 300 rushing yards.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
255 rushing yards.
Guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing
Get off me.
opposite the grain, and that works very
yards
well
every
for
down,
him.
man.
Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
He's able to chew up 8
You don't think
yards
so?
on the
This first
carry
time,
there, but
man.
still
Not
4th down
stopping.
upcoming.
For what? You ain't stopping to run all game long.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
That's gay.
And boy,
That
is
is
he
gay.
close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
They
So
basically
we
gave
were
me the
looking at
first
each
time.
other
Let
up
this
here in the
nigga
booth
that
when they
gay
went
ass
for
shit.
that, saying, "Oh wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury."
Some teams
Nigga,
are
them
just
niggas
like
was
that.
pushed.
You know, some philosophies,
That nigga just
some
got lucky as
coaches are
fucking
like,
got off
look,
that block.
when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
You right.
And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who
Yeah,
they
you
are.
supposed to say on the
They'll start the
motherfucking
drive
milk,
with a
man.
carry
Nigga,
by
don't hear
Bell.
that shit. Tell me on the milk, man. Wow.
Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the
I guess they
50.
gotta get him something,
He's at
bro.
the 30.
I guess they gotta give him
10.
something.
And he's going to take it in for a
Shit,
Steeler
give his ass something.
touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 72 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into
That boy,
that
he ain't better
deficit.
than Devontae Freeman. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
touchdown puts us
Hell
in
no.
position to have a
Hell
discussion,
no.
doesn't it?
I played with Le'Veon Bell before too. He ain't running like Devontae Freeman. He too slow. He too fucking slow to be running like Devontae Freeman. That nigga.
We'll just see if they've got a
What?
miracle up their sleeve.
Boy, you tripping. Boy, you tripping. You
You
tripping. That boy moves slower than a bitch. That nigga Le'Veon Bell moves slower than a motherfucker, boy. You probably talking about real life. I'm talking about on this game. He is slow as shit. That nigga is slow. Devontae Freeman be that nigga be gone, bitch. Like I can't run like how I run with Devontae Freeman with Le'Veon Bell. He too fucking slow. He not. But that nigga be moving on this game. I don't know why they got that nigga ass moving like that.
And he'll be brought down at the
Tevin Coleman is faster than that
making
nigga
the
ass. But it seemed like he run faster than Tevin Coleman. I don't know. He seemed like he run faster than Tevin Coleman on this shit. Like
Turned
this.
into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
Yeah, he ain't
Change
catching him,
events,
but
right?
we talking about like how he
The
run, like how he
decision to
take
go
off.
for it
Nigga,
on fourth
Devontae Freeman be
down
fast the
caused every
whole
bit of
time.
it, but it
He
showed
need that takeoff
confidence.
speed,
Hey,
like to be
I got
gone.
confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
That nigga be moving quick the whole entire time. That
Also
nigga
showed
out.
confidence in
bitch.
the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Oh, let's go.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They go play action with Ryan. Out to his left.
Go get his
Looking
ass.
deep for
You know he's finna monkey ball his ass. You know he's finna monkey.
And
What the fuck,
intercepted.
bro?
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the
Hey, he
11.
got his ass
And
mouth.
a return just out across
That's
the 15
gay.
to the 16-yard line.
I'm sitting there turned around and all. They still didn't do that gay ass tune. What the fuck kind of jump was that?
Rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really
That
a
shit,
good throw.
yeah, that shit happened.
Not good, and we saw the
Shit was
result.
cheap as fuck
And
first
that
time.
play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his
Niggas got lucky
linebacker
as fuck.
spot.
They
He's
had
able to
to do that.
diagnose the
Something. He
run
wasn't doing
and
shit all
flies in
game.
like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Roethlisberger.
That nigga ain't got no 100 yards. That was the biggest thing he did.
Here this time to the 21.
He ain't even got 100. He had 75.
Play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Nigga, he wouldn't have had shit if it wasn't for that lucky ass
Charles,
run.
we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,
Bruh.
stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it.
Bruh,
And
that
they
shit
gotta
was
go
fluke.
back and check
Your ass
where
was
the
not gonna do
errors
anything
are,
else. That was
how
the
they're
stupidest
gonna
thing you was
fix
gonna get all game.
and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Sit that Falcon helmet right there for me, man.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
And they got that nigga. What's that running back name for fucking Texans, dog? Bro, they got that nigga running so slow, and he's so fucking, his speed is so fast. They got that nigga running so slow, bro. That shit don't make no sense. That nigga speed 93 and that nigga run like he a fucking 80, yeah. That's the only thing I can't do with the Texans is run the ball. I be catching some crazy ass shit with DeAndre Hopkins though. That motherfucker be catching shit. That's how I beat Josh at. Josh was so bad. He like, what? What the fuck? That nigga was kept, bro. That nigga caught like 3 touchdowns, and every touchdown he caught, that shit looked more and more fluke every time he caught one. Dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit might not happen again, but he might not lose the DT again. That shit, a lot of fluke shit what was happening for Diaz. I ain't even gonna cap. That boy was getting blessed. That boy was getting blessed. That boy was dropping picks and all. That boy was getting blessed. This shit be iffy. Yeah, sometimes your team will show up. Sometimes them niggas play like shit.
I've been broke away longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubble. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the high.
I ain't gonna lie, the most fluky shit I was just gonna say I was just about to bring that nigga up. That's the most fluky shit he be getting. That nigga just sent his ass right up the middle and he catch amazing shit, bro. Just jump up and make amazing ass catches.
No travel, can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the no Lord, not me. I can never be the one you wanna stuff for. Money, that machine. The bell got my stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Mad back, liquor clean. Dead places in and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Pictures thinner than a pantyhose.
I don't do that. In my prison, you do what I tell you. Get over it. He's gonna get this.
No, my name wasn't brought up, so we could have been talking about the goal.
See the best of them, Jando. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
When you got dumb cake up in the say that they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch. We touch. October, I'm about to another state. He went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get in. I'm on another mission, I'm just young and I'm living. Yeah,
I done seen the
I'm not the creator or the founder or something, I'm riding away. I'm gonna respect the wave founder. I'm gonna respect the person that created that single wave. These niggas goddamn get on the wave and try. 30 days straight. Hey, now my pockets looking like they gain weight. Hey, she tried to ask me for some money, I said no. Now she telling all her friends that I'm broke. Hey, she got me fucked up 'cause I got them